hardest thing I ever did in my business was get the right team, the right people in the right seats on the bus. That's the hardest thing. Because you don't know, especially when you're young, right? You hire your friends, or you hire anyone that thinks your idea is cool, because you're like, it's awesome, they think I'm awesome, so I'm hiring them, right? And they may not be that good at what they do. And so it took me a lot of years to figure out the secret, and the secret is very simple. Hire people who are smarter than you are at what they do, okay? And that's literally what it takes. You have to realize as a person, if you want to be the entrepreneur in charge, the leader, your job is to know all of it this deep. But you need to hire people that know they're part of it this deep, okay? So you're kind of the type that finds, you don't have to be smarter than the people that work for you. I guarantee I was not smarter than most of the people that work for me, and that's fine, because that wasn't my job, right? I hired a guy in finance who knew finance. He breathed finance, right? I think finance is so boring, right? I would kill myself. I have to look at that stuff. But I know enough finance to know if that guy's telling me the truth, right? My job is to know enough to ask him the right questions and to be able to evaluate what he's handing to me. My job is not to be able to sit there and do all the stuff that he does all day long. That's his job. And when it comes to sales, right? I can sell anything I believe in. I'll caveat it because I can't sell it if I don't believe in it. It's hard for me. I just am like, no, I can't do that. But if I believe in something like purses, I can totally sell it because I believe in the purse. And the shoe, and the purse, I'm down. But you gotta hire someone who loves sales, like that's their passion, and that's what they focus on all day, every day. And you don't have to be better than them at that, okay? And that's where I think a lot of people tend to make the biggest, I would say, rookie mistake people make when hiring their team, is sorry, where's that mic, guys? The rookie mistake people make when they hire their team is that they're scared. He made the comment, alluded to it. If I hire someone who's smarter than me, then am I not necessary anymore, right? There's that fear that goes off in your head. What if I hire these awesome, smart people and then nobody needs me, right? I work myself out of a job because I just hired good people. Never, ever, ever be afraid of that, because if you're smart enough to hire people that are smarter than you, you're the guy. I want to run with a girl, I want to run my company.
Well,
right?
Amy, as entrepreneurs, we tend to be controlling people. We want that control, and so it's hard for us to hire somebody above us or better than us. It's a challenge that you have to overcome. You just heard it from both of them. You've got to be that person that's willing to hire somebody smarter and better than you, put them on your team. It's your bottom line.
I want them
It's gonna
smarter than
benefit.
me, man. It wasn't hard. It's easier because they're better than you. You don't have to work as hard because they're going to work hard.
That's right.
You gotta look at the benefits to you. But I think that once I started to figure that out, and that was the big thing, right? Is hiring really smart people, what they do, who love that part of it. Because I think there's also the tendency, well, I wouldn't really want to hang with that person. They're kind of boring, right? You know? I mean, let's be honest. Someone that does accounting all day long might not socially be the funnest. No offense to any accountants in the room, but you know what I'm saying, right? I hope. Kind of like who's making the French, I just made fun of accountants. But I'm just saying, like, not all of them, it's a stereotype, but there's some of them that they enjoy numbers all day. They might not enjoy people as much as you. So there was that tendency that I don't want to work with people that aren't cool to hang out with after hours, right? No, that's wrong. You don't have to be friends after hours to work together and have awesome team members. It's a bonus if you can, but honestly what you care about is to get the job done. You want the person that's going to get the job done and care about it and be passionate about it. The one other thing that I didn't learn this till later in my career, we started to personality profile our employees, which I used to make fun of and be like, that's hocus pocus, it doesn't work. Okay, it was my husband's idea, and he's sitting back there being like, that's my idea. It was, and I made fun of it. I was like, I'm not personality profiling, that stuff doesn't work. He's like, just try it. So I was like, fine. I got all my executives together. I'm like, we're all going to take this personality profile test, and I was like, going to use it to prove him wrong, because that's always fun to do with your spouse. So we all took it, and we were reading our profiles, and we're like, it's a 38-page write-up, right? They gave you 38 single-space page write-up on each of us that this system produces from this little test you take, and it was like dead on describing every single one of us to a point that it was like frightening, and we're like, how could a computer have us nailed that much on our personalities? So it helped us, because then what we did is we personality profiled the whole company. And we started to look at our employees and their profile results and who was successful and who was not successful. And one of the really cool things we discovered is there's two kinds of people when it comes to competition. There's people that are highly competitive against somebody else. I want to beat you because I am better than you, right? I'm going to take you down so I can be number one. And then there's people that are like, I want to do a really good job because I want to prove to myself that I can out-achieve what I thought I could achieve. The first type of person is a very dangerous employee to hire. That is my personal opinion. People may disagree. But people that are all about, I just want to win so you can lose, like those kind of people never work for me, and I always end up having to cut them loose. The people that worked out best were the people who actually wanted to work hard because they wanted to outdo themselves.